Top 5 reasons to be steamed. Okay, so the top 5 reasons you should be steamed, they're not going to be very specific to like health problems. So I want to appeal to just the average woman who just a woman, period. And reasons why you should be steamed as a regular maintenance routine. Not so much for some sort of specific reason like getting pregnant or getting rid of an infection or anything, but just why you should be steamed before you even get to those specific problems. So my top 5 reasons are to detox. The origin of the V-steam is to basically fully empty out your menses. So when your menstrual cycle comes every month, it is cleansing out the uterus. Obviously, your uterus built up a lining that would have been carrying the egg. It would have been nourishing and protecting the egg had you got pregnant. Once you don't get pregnant, the lining sheds. When the lining sheds, sometimes it doesn't fully cleanse. So, what will the V-steam do? The V-steam will just make sure everything gets out. You won't have any stagnant blood, less clotting. It basically makes sure your uterus is fully emptied out. So that's why it's recommended to do a V-steam before and after your period, like right before, a couple times the week leading up, and then a couple times as soon as it goes off. Just for those reasons. Okay. The next one is stress. I talk about stress and anxiety and insomnia a lot because as women, I mean, let's face it, we gotta work, raise the kids, raise the family, raise the husband. I'm just kidding. But we have so much to take care of and so much to do. It's hardly ever enough hours in the day. So if you just need something to wind down at the end of the day, something you can rely on that is good for your health, it just gets your mind and body and spirit at ease, and you just can become balanced mentally and spiritually. That is what the V-steam can be good for. When I say after I V-steam, I feel so relaxed, and I just feel like, oh my God, like, there's nothing you can tell me that's going to just make me negative. Like, I just can't even be negative if I wanted to. It just makes you just so much more at peace. And it relieves a lot of stress and pain. A lot of people report pain relief. Like if you have a backache or a headache and you V-steam, it'll go away. I definitely feel like everything is just sucked out. Pain, negativity, everything is just gone. I love the V-steam for that reason. I really talk about stress a lot because it's so many things out there for stress and depression that only make those things worse. And taking drugs and medication, sometimes it just makes you even in a worse mental state. So, drinking tea. I love drinking various teas for relaxation, like chamomile, which is also in the V-steam. But chamomile tea is a tea that I love. It's better known for making you get better sleep and like help you go to bed, and also it's good for your stomach. But it relieves stress like no other. I just really love it, drinking it, and of course V-steam. It's in the V-steam. Next is odor. When it comes to odor, it's not that you're walking around stank. It's just like it prevents that. It just keeps your vagina very fresh and pretty, and it just basically gets out anything that will cause odor. At the end of the day, like, we have a menstrual cycle. It shouldn't be like, oh my God, super stank. But at the end of the day, like, it is not fresh or some sort of flour. So, which is why you V-steam before and after your period, just to keep you balanced out in that area. Now, if the odor is coming from like an infection or anything like that, it can also help with that. Right, next is tightening, which is like the most appealing one to most women, because not only did the V-steam originate from detoxing the uterus after the period goes off, but it also came from tightening the vagina back after giving birth. So women who have had a baby and who are postpartum usually V-steam around that time to get just to get back to health in that area. So it's well known for that, and that's like the most popular benefit women go after, and it's for sure true. As far as like how long it takes to get those results, that's up to you, depending on how you want your thing to feel. But after one V-steam, you're going to feel much better. And obviously you can do this once a week, twice a week, however often you V-steam, based on how often you have sex, or whatever factor you base that on. But if you are married or have a active relationship, then you're going to want to V-steam more often, obviously. But it does that very well. And the last one is PMS. And PMS is just kind of like a combination of everything else I just mentioned when it comes to stress. A lot of PMS is based on diet, and a lot of people don't know that. Like, if you eat horrible, like months that I go off, like some months I know I wasn't on my diet this month, honey. Those are the months that I have the worst PMS and cramps, and it's just like off the Richter scale. It's like, okay. And then the months when I know I drank my water, I was really detoxing that month, I was making my smoothies like I'm supposed to, I don't even feel it coming on. Definitely don't get cramps. But being that we're not going to be perfect with our habits, it's good to V-steam just to make sure that you don't experience the sore breasts, the headaches, the cramps, the backaches. So annoying. So it helps with PMS, and it helps to, going back to stress and PMS at the same time, it keeps you balanced when it comes to your mood and your mental. Because, you know, switching moods and how you going up and down like that is a little bit of a, because the pituitary gland is in the brain. You know, it's a mental thing. The gland that triggers the period to start and the whole ovulation process. It's a mental thing. So sometimes you can be moody or a little off in the mind. So the V-steam definitely helps to balance that out, so that, you know, the hormones are working harmoniously and you're still in a good mood. You can still go work out. You can still live your life even though your period's on or coming on. And it helps it not to be so heavy and so distracting and just, you don't feel nasty and stuff, because it's flowing, and it's not flowing like heavy, or it's not cramping. It's not, you know, I love the results. And when I say my life has changed tremendously from the V-steam, it's just like a blessing. But either way, so these are the top 5. There's so many other benefits that the V-steam carries because of the herbs. There's like 20 something herbs in the V-steam. So if you take each one and look them up, you'll see so many different benefits. But collectively, these top 5 can appeal to any woman. So that's why I wanted to go over those top 5. And, you know, go for it. Try the V-steam. And if you've tried it and you love it, keep it up. It's something that you can do often, once a week, twice a week, once a month, however your lifestyle warrants that it's needed. But yeah, so those are the top 5 reasons you should V-steam, and the top 5 reasons that any woman can do it often. Because I know a lot of people ask, oh, how often can I do it? Oh, can I do it when my period is on? Oh, is it like a one-time fix? It's not a one-time fix, because your period isn't one time. You're not going to have sex one time. So, you know, it's a maintenance product for these reasons. And that's why I love that it's so affordable, where we don't have to sell it at this ridiculous price. And it's something you can purchase once a month, get 5 or 6 V-Steam a month, 10 V-Steam a month. We always have sales. It's just, I just love to see women doing so much better, because like when it comes to the feminine health, it's just like the most complicated area in life. And there's so many different opinions and different things out there, and you just want to know that you got something natural and something that actually works. So there you have it, ladies. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Let me know what's going on with you guys, what you want me to talk about, what else you want to hear, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to also drop down in the description box all of our networks and channels. Make sure you follow us everywhere, and have a lovely day.